thing I know for certain is that these are bad people, and we look forward to working closely with the Blair government to deal with the issue.
My parents went to Pakistan and they saw a bride for me. My mum come back saying that I should go out to Pakistan and get married. So I got a ticket and I went. I didn't really want to go because I had a job I was working. But she was telling me it's time for you to go to Pakistan.
How come?
I left from Birmingham Airport. And from there I went straight to Faisalabad. And then I caught a taxi to my village. My father was there at the time.
I'm all right.
I was there for about 4 days. I saw the girl and I decided I would get married. So I found Rule.
Hello, Rule.
Asif Wagwan.
Wagwan, man.
I heard from Yun Lang, man.
Well, when he asked me, to go to his wedding, I thought, yeah, why not? End of the day, he's my friend, and I should go. And also, it'll be a great holiday.
See you later, for John. All right. See you. See you later. All right.
Come back soon.
All right. Come back soon. I'll come back soon.
Bye.
Me, Shafiq, and Maria got a cab to the airport.
What's that?
You ready, yeah?
Yeah, man.
I wanted to go to Asif's wedding. Plus, I hadn't been to Pakistan for like 13 years. And I wanted to see some of my family again.
You got a passport, yeah?
Yeah, I got it.
Visa, everything?
You're right, money, yeah?
Yeah, I'm good, man. How are you?
Well, everything's good. Yo, I can't believe you're going to Pakistan, man. Bengali.
Really mad.
You want to take turns swapping seats?
Yeah, man.
Mania was a very nice guy. He was Bengali like me. He would never say anything bad against anybody.
We landed at Karachi. We didn't want to stay in the hotel because we thought it'd be expensive. So we went to a mosque.
Shafiq. Assalamu alaikum.
Crowds marching in the streets of Karachi today, organised by Pakistan's Islamic parties, their supporters of the Taliban. It's one sign of the political turmoil that seems certain to follow American military intervention in Afghanistan.
I spent about a week in Karachi. We walked around, sightseeing, going shopping, just chilling out. Shafiq went to visit his family, so me and Munia had a few days to ourselves.
They were supposed to come to the village, but instead I ended up going to Karachi.
Bye-bye.
When Shafiq came back to Karachi, he brought his cousin, Zahid, with him.
Where you from in Pakistan?
I'm from Multan.
Yeah, man, good.
Ru was my kind of best friend, yeah, even though he was Bengali. I've known Asif since the day he was born.
What's been going on, man?
I've been shitting, man. Mainly, I've just been shitting.
Shitting.
The mama's got a hockey
It was
stick.
Friday prayers, and we were walking past the mosque. A lot of people were going in, so we went in with them.
अफगानिस्तान में बमबारी जबर के तहत इक़्तिदार की तब्दीली बदतरीन रियासती दहशत करती है.
People get hyped, do you know what I mean? And they start shouting slogans out.
The preacher was saying you should help the Afghani people in whatever way you can. And also, he was thinking of going over to see what Afghanistan is really like.
If everyone agrees to go, then we go. Because there's only 250 rupees here.
Both for going there, yeah? Going for, one for experience and two to help.
You know the food there as well. You know the naan. Big naans, you know that?
Yeah.
Some big naans.
That's the main thing.
I see naan this big.
Yeah,
The food's
big
good.
they are.
What language they speak there? Can I speak Urdu to them or what?
I think they speak Pashto.
Should be alright.
Pashto?
We don't know, basically. Only way we know is when we go and see it.
Grab that kursi.
No, Chef. Yeah, better. Give him the rice and that, man. No one's even eating it.
Hey, roti ke saath kha le. If that's what we're doing in Afghanistan, man, that'll be a good thing, you know what I mean?
So we jumped on a bus and off we went.
Are you right?
पाकिस्तान में अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह जितने भी दाढ़ी वाले हैं अच्छे बुरे तो सब में ही होते हैं.
Secretly. Yo, you see the flies up there? Fucking that's backwash that, I'm not even looking that, man.
In the night, the bus driver hit someone, and we all got out to look. The bus driver just disappeared, he ran off. So we had to find another bus driver to drive us to Quetta. When we got to Quetta, we had to change buses.
Massive, man.
Just before we got to the border, we stopped at a mosque.
Drain is stinky, isn't it?
That's how I got left behind.
Where's Shaf? रुको वो रह गया है
Afghanistan का border. चले.
Border trade continues unimpeded. Amongst those crossing are brave Afghan aid workers. The people rely on them for food and health care and to explain their needs to the outside world.
They come on motorbikes, and we paid them, I think it was 100 rupees, and they took us across the border.
Why you come back by tomorrow? Shut up, mate.
I ended up walking across the border. No one stopped me.
What the fuck were you?
Where the fuck were you, man?
You dickheads! How could you fucking leave without me, man?
You're mad. You love your shit, and the next time you can shit in the van.
Come on, you know.
When we crossed the border, that was it. It looked like, oh, it's nothing. You just cross over. It's like you're not even going into a different country. But once we got there, it was a different situation. You see that?
As soon as we got to Kandahar, that's when the bombing started happening.
Fucking shit.
Oh, look at that.
It's terrifying.
You see something like that in the movies only.
Fuck you, man.
Hey, सोने बना बना क्या शोर मचाया है
Feel like shit, man.
Oi, look at them nons. Fucking big, ain't it?
Yo, they're massive.
We get two, man.
Yo, give me some.
Kandahar, in the south of Afghanistan, the Taliban heartland. These pictures from Al Jazeera show support for the Taliban seems still strong here, despite American bombing.
We just spent one day in Kandahar, then we left for Kabul.
The journey to Kabul was terrible.
Let's go sleep here. By the time we wake up, man, we'll be there.
रुकिएगा ये बहुत बीमार हो गया है
यार गाड़ी नहीं रख सकते
काबुल तक कितनी दूर है?
काबुल 10-12 घंटे रहा है
you okay?
हाँ तुम्हारा भी 10 साल हो गया ठीक हो गया जाएगा कोई बात नहीं यार
हंसो हंसो
एक आदमी है अच्छा
Shut up, man. Asif, man.
किस में जगह दर्द करना यार
Is he hot, man? Time to shut the fuck up. अच्छा बस चुप रहिए.
हाँ गाड़ी नहीं रख सकते यार
अच्छा ये ठीक है ये अच्छा अच्छा
US bombing raids continue around the clock, attacking Taliban tanks and trenches north of Kabul.
We stayed in Kabul for about 2.5 weeks.
I want to buy some badam, man.
Oi, Chino, man. Mad fucking shit.
Yana boy. Huh? It stinks.
Just like spices and shit.
Bye. Turn this to one when I get home. Shukriya. That's the shit, yeah? Serve me up for that.
Well, like, I thought he was going to die. You know, he went that bad, right, in Afghanistan that I thought he was going to die.
How you feeling?
Cold.
This bread is shit.
Better than nothing. And all the stuffed crust pizzas. With the melted cheese and the crust, man. I think the naan's getting to you.
What's wrong? What's wrong? Oh, yeah. Go on, eat like a cat.
Eyewitnesses are describing the latest American raids on Afghanistan as the heaviest bombardment so far. Once again, the capital Kabul is bearing the brunt of the attacks. Residents have described wave upon wave of aircraft and a huge fire out near the city's airport.
We were basically just chilling out, and we were just getting pissed off because we're not doing anything. This is not what we came for.
आपको उर्दू आती है? वो क्या शेर खान है या? मगर हम लोग बात कर रहे थे और वो सोचा है कि हम लोग को पाकिस्तान वापस जाना है। क्यों? वो असल में हम लोग यहाँ कुछ कर भी नहीं रहे ना, मतलब किसी की मदद नहीं कर रहे हैं, ऐसे ही फालतू बैठे हुए हैं। तो सोचा कि अगर इंतज़ाम हो सकता है तो
चलो हम गाड़ी का इंतजाम कर लें।
हो सकता है।
हो सकता है क्यों?
What did he say? He goes to sort out the car to Pakistan.
Sure.
Yeah.
For the first time, bombs landed in the centre of the Afghan capital. This is said to be a residential area. No deaths were claimed here, but the Taliban say 15 people were killed when a missile struck a mosque in Jalalabad.
ये पाकिस्तान जा रहा है ना? ठीक है, पाकिस्तान।
We just got on it, assumed it was taking us in the right direction.
Buying these lot of drinks now as well, and they jacked us last time.
We ended up in this house in the middle of nowhere. That's when he's thinking, where the hell am we? What's happening? This guy used to come to us. We used to ask him every day. Then one day he came and took us to Kunduz.
The United Front soldiers on the road to Kunduz this morning were in high spirits. Word was out that the city was about to fall, and these men hoped to be among the first to drive in.
Everywhere you looked, there was foreigners. You could tell it was all fighters because they had all the Kalashnikovs.
Is this either line?
Bombs never dropped in town, but it dropped like on the outskirts.
Once we were in Kunduz, we were trapped.
Guatemala, Guatemala.
जायदी क्या कह रहा है?
ये कह रहा है कि जो ये भी जंग से आया है ना,
इसकी उंगली को क्या हुआ?
हाँ, इसकी उंगली, ये दोस्तम जो है इसकी उंगली काटता था रोजाना 2 साल पहले जब ये उसकी जेल में था, तो ये इसकी उंगलियां उसने काटी हैं। इसके भाई को उसने कत्ल कर दिया था 2 टैंकों के दरमियान रख के ना।
दोस्तम को
दोस्तम who the guy who is bombing on us.
Basically, I thought, yeah, you know, I mean, this is going to be my last few days.
Northern Alliance commanders say this is the last battle for the Taliban's last northern stronghold.
News came that they've actually broke the front line in Kunduz and have actually entered Kunduz now, and everyone started panicking.
Everyone just ran towards the trucks. And we started looking for Munir, we couldn't find him.
Munir ko